Well, all right, all right, all right. We're at Universal Resorts Islands of Adventure, and we're going to show you all the things that you cannot miss while you're here on your vacation. These are the top rides, the top attractions for Islands of Adventure for the summer of 2025. And here he comes right now, the big green one, the Hulk. Number 3 on my list of attractions here at Islands of Adventure. This is the Hulk. The Hulk, the big green guy himself. Number 3. So we're going to sit here for a few minutes and enjoy the Hulk. Enjoy the madness, the green mean one. The Hulk himself. Number 30, the attraction, my number 3 attraction here, or number 4. Actually, it's probably my number 4. But hey, Ricky, how you doing? Hope you had a good day today. It's been a beautiful day down here in Central Florida. About 73 right now. You can see the winds blowing. A little cool out. Probably going to cool down real quick this evening. We're going to enjoy Islands of Adventure tonight and look at all of the experiences that you cannot miss while you're on your vacation down here. And I said number 3, but I actually think this is probably number 4. My number 4 pick. My number 4 pick is the Hulk, the big green one. I don't know, Ricky, if you ever got to experience the Hard Rock Park there in Myrtle Beach. This is kind of reminds me of the Zeppelin ride that was at Hard Rock in Myrtle Beach when it initially opened up. But that is my number 4 attraction. We're going to take back off. Actually, number 5 is pretty much straight across from us. Number 4 and 5 are actually in Marvel Superhero Island. And number 5 is the Adventures of Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I love the way this ride pops out. Looks like he's swinging out of the building here. This whole little section right here is actually dedicated to Spider-Man. But yeah, I enjoy Spider-Man. No, it was a good ride. I think it's in Thailand now. I think that's where they ended up selling it to a company. They sold that pretty much that whole park off in pieces. But I think the major rides actually went to Thailand. But yeah, Spider-Man is number 4 for me. He is number 4. I enjoy Spider-Man. 25 years. Spider-Man is celebrating 25 years. I actually just won a reward here. Yeah, more fun than an episode. More fun than a bag of chips and an episode of Oprah. Yeah, it's definitely better than an episode of Oprah. That's for sure. Dr. Phil. But yeah, Doomfall, Dr. Doom, that's definitely a miss. That's a miss for me. If I'm short in the parks, Dr. Doom, Fearfall is not one of those rides that I ain't going to stand in line for. Usually it's a low wait time. And probably the one ride that I'll never get on unless I'm in a real time crunch to just get a ride in is Storm Force. Storm Force is a 5-minute wait right now. When I walk by the alert station down here where it gives you all the wait times, it was a 5-minute wait. Storm Force was a 5-minute wait. The Hulk was a 25-minute wait. Spider-Man was a 25-minute wait. But yeah, it's not that busy of a day here in the parks. It was busy coming in. I mean, it was real busy. Yeah, it's gosh, Spider-Man is probably in his. He's probably Peter Parker's probably good. He's probably at least a good 75 years old. Peter's the oldest teenager of all the Marvel comics, I believe. But here's the big green guy, the big green man himself here. He's getting some shadows cast on him right now. But Storm Force is right here. You can see, I think there's only a handful of people on Storm Force right now. But like I said, the Hulk is a 25-minute wait right now. So Spider-Man was a 25-minute wait. So that tells you that they're about hand in hand. But as far as when I do a rope drop, usually the Hulk is my number 4 ride. He will be my number 4 ride on my list of rides for that day. Will be the Hulk. So we're going to walk back out to Port of Entry.
Yes.
Like I said, we're going to do it's a kind of a can't miss video of attractions that you cannot miss while you're on vacation here at Universal Resorts in Orlando. And then it's just a live stream. It's just a get your fix for Sunday afternoon. It's a beautiful day here. Yeah, Peter Parker's actually old enough. He's probably older than Uncle Ben. You're right there. Church of Dr. Phil, you are right. He is old enough to be Uncle Ben now. He's old enough to know better. But I appreciate everybody joining me on this live stream this Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. It's about 73 degrees right now. So if you want, when you're coming in the park first thing in the morning, you got Crescent Moon Bakery over there. You got Starbucks, Cinnabon right here on the right. You can pick up one of your favorite breakfast sandwiches at Starbucks, or you can go into the Crescent Moon Bakery there and get something. Confesco Grill opens up for lunch, I believe, only for lunch. Pretty. I've had some pretty pass holder specialty stuff in there. It's pretty good. It's all right. And then you have your adult beverages are right here. Find Adventurous Spirits at the Backwater Bar right here. That's where you're going to get you an adult beverage before you head over here and get on the Carousel and Seuss Landing, because I know everybody loves the Carousel, even the adults when they've had too much to a drink love the Carousel. But here in Seuss Landing, you actually have one ride here that you cannot miss, and I'm going to tell you the exact time that you want to do it. This is probably we'll say number 7 or 8. We'll give it a number 7 or 8. My favorite rides, and right here it comes. Right here he is, right here. Number 7 or 8 is Trolley in the Sky. Trolley in the Sky is my number 7 or number 8. Now, I love to get on this ride right at sunset. or after sunset, because this gives you the best views of the park. So green eggs and ham. This is actually a pretty good place to get you something to eat. A lot of people love those buffalo chicken tots. They get those buffalo chicken tots or the pizza tots and talk very highly of those. I'm not one of them. I've had both of them. Did not care really for either one of them. I would probably find me something else before I ate those. Just not a big fan of tater tots and something along those lines, but not a big fan. Your adult equilibrium won't let you. Yeah, I actually got on the carousel, I think last week, and rode the carousel last week actually in a live stream. But if I can't get on the trolley, what you want to do is you go up, you want to get on the one, unless you want to see Circus McGurkus, the restaurant, because this trolley right here is actually the left trolley. So you can see it juts out over the water here, kinda. So you get a good view of the Hulk, Marvel Superhero Island. You get a good view of the Velocicoaster to your right. But you want to do it right at sunset or after sunset. Kind of looking back, you don't get that full flavor of it. But yeah, this is one of those rides, to me, is a must-do. I mean, before I would ride anything else as an adult in Seuss Landing, I'm going to get on the trolley in the sky. Now, Christmas. During Christmas, you definitely have to see the Grinch Stole Christmas. Definitely got to see that. And now actually we'll be down here. They've been having a meet and greet for the Grinch in this building here for the last couple of years. There's nothing else in here right now. And Honkers. So that is where you want to see the Grinch at. That's where he will be. Right, so the flame is not on right now. The flame is not on the Lost Continent or the Lost Land, which we'll start calling this the Lost Land, because there is nothing here. They've lost every attraction that is actually in here as far as rides or shows. Mythos, if you're looking for a sit-down restaurant that you can actually sit down and have decent, pretty good food, I would say Mythos is probably where I would sit and have dinner at here. Mythos is pretty good. I think Lombard's yesterday was actually better. You can't even do Seussel. Well, you got some. Damn, Rick. You can't even do Seussel. Can you ride the Cat in the Hat? One fish, blue fish, two red fish, blue fish. Can you ride that? Oh my gosh. But one area here that the park gets busy and you just got to get away, and you're over here kind of in between Hogsmeade, Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park, and Seuss Landing. This is probably my go-to area just to get away for a few minutes, which is right over here behind Mythos. You get You can chill out a little bit back here, kind of get away from everybody, take you a little breather, enjoy the Velocicoaster, enjoy your view back over to the Hulk, which is right there. There's Spider-Man straight across from us. But there's the trolley. You can see the trolley sticking out here, so you can see it kind of brings you out over the water there and gives you a real good view of everything. But sun is not in a good place right now. But right here is, you can actually sit here and watch Velocicoaster go over the high top, and then go around and come back over here and do the Motosaurus roll right here in front of you. I love the Motosaurus roll. You know, the hard thing about the Velocicoaster is if I don't put my hands up in the air starting off of the ride, I will not be able to pull them up and hold them up in the air. I wonder where that went to. A little gate here. See the gate? It's got steps, like it went somewhere. But good view, real good view in the evening of the Hulk and Dune, Fearfall, and kind of a good view of the trolley. Pretty good restaurant. It's I would not say it's my number one choice, but here I would say yes. I would definitely eat again at Mythos. But it's best for the views. Definitely best for the views here. Hey Kelly, on how to acquire the Epic Universe ticket. Go on their website. They will go on Universal's website. They actually have packages. I do not think you can buy a single day ticket to Epic Universe unless you're a pass holder. If you're a pass holder, download the app and it will take you right to it. But yes, get the app or get on the computer, go on the internet, go to Universal, and they do have packages set up. But you cannot buy a single day ticket to go to Epic yet. I think they will probably even open up more tickets purchases, because I think their sales of tickets are actually lower than what they were expecting. So just keep an eye out, go on their site, and I think there's actually a number you can call and talk to a guest services or a representative. Right now, I think they're only doing 3-day tickets. You get 3 tickets. You get 2 days here at Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, and then 1-day ticket over to Epic. That's the last thing that I actually have heard or seen. That's the only way you can get tickets now. Like I said, I've been hearing that the sales are not as high as they would want them to be as far as tickets. So they might actually even open up more tickets for pass holders here shortly. And actually they're starting to do team member previews right now and running people through the park. I actually drove over to Stella Nova yesterday morning, we were over by Stella Nova and took Gina by there, and it looks really good. The park looks really good. Everything that you can see from outside, the landscaping and everything going to the park looks outstanding. I mean, they've done a really, really good job with everything. But yeah, yes, I've got I actually was able to get a opening day ticket. So I will be there doing a live stream on the 22nd. So we will be doing a live stream there. As far as everything else, we've got, I think, 2 or 3 more days up through June, because I had to, they're not doing any pass holder yet for that. So if you're on vacation, you definitely want to check out All Hallows Eve Boutique. They do not have a skin on it right now, but during Christmas in HHN, they will come in here and redecorate. They usually do it from Mardi Gras, but they didn't do it this year. But this is one of my favorite stores. This is new. These t-shirts are all new here. They've had this one. But the Bunny Rabbit is a new t-shirt. I've never seen this one. Nor have I seen this cat here. It's $68 for this rug. That's that's pretty cool. Thinking about getting my daughter a pair of the slippers. But yeah, this is a must-do right here. Coming in this store, they'll have it reskinned just about for every different season. They'll redecorate it. Like I said, they didn't do it from Mardi Gras this year, which has actually really surprised me. But this is where you'll pick up your Universal Monsters, Halloween. They'll have some Mardi Gras stuff in here. They'll have a lot of different stuff for Christmas and everything else in here. But they set up for Mardi Gras right now. But yeah, I've got like 3 days, 4 days, I can't remember. But I had to, they charge your credit card as soon as you buy the ticket, your card gets charged. But it took, I think it was 10 days or so. Now right here's another one. From Hogsmeade over to London's King Cross, you've got to take the Hogwarts Express over to Studios. And you can only do that if you have a park-to-park ticket. So you got to make sure you have a park-to-park ticket to do this. It's a different ride each direction, so you get 2 different rides on it. So it's a really good experience, especially for the young ones who are into Harry Potter. It's definitely a must-do. It's a must-do. If you're ever here, you always got to speak to the conductor. The conductor's always good. But yeah. All right, so number 1 is having a butterbeer. No, I'm kidding. Number 1 is actually Hagrid's.
Wait, that means that I just mixed it because I didn't dump it.
And it is a 60-minute wait right now. So if you're doing rope drop, you're staying at one of the resorts and you're doing a rope drop, and you get early park admission, and early park is at 8 o'clock. Be at the turnstile 7:15, between 7 and 7:15. Do not have anything that you'll have to store in a locker. Do not waste the time and have to store anything in a locker. So they are not doing single riders anymore either. So take that into consideration. They'll probably get ready to open it up for express. I would say as soon as, because there's going to be so much less traffic over here once Epic opens up, I would think that they're probably going to have this on the express list at that point in time. But everything that you can stick in your pocket, make sure that's the way you're riding it. If you're riding it that way there, you'll be able to get right on it. Because on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, you're here and you're 7:45 getting there for early park entrance. They're probably going to open the park up at 7:55, so you're only getting about 10 minutes. And you're going to be so far back that you're going to be going up there and riding Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey, because Hagrid is going to jump to a 2-hour wait. By the time you get in here, it will be a 2-hour wait. So if you're doing a park, if you're doing early park and you're doing rope drop, you got early park entrance, be there at 7:15. I mean, that is my best advice that I can give anybody that wants to get on Hagrid's or take advantage of it and ride everything else that you can actually ride during the day. Come back up here if the park closes at 9. Get in line at 8:50, 8:55, and that way there you've been able to take advantage of everything else that they have to offer in the park. Now my next best thing is Hagrid's at night. You can see there, you're on a motorcycle and you got a sidecar. You can see those headlights. It adds so much to this ride to ride it at night. It is a completely different ride at night. And that's, if I was to ride, if I had my choice of riding it, I would ride it after dark. But my best chance of getting on it and not having to waste a lot of time is actually riding it first thing in the morning. I've been able to come in here and essentially get 4 rides in almost before they open the park up. Because even if the park opens up at 9, the first place everybody's trying to come back to is Hagrid's. Everybody's coming back, straight back to Diagon Alley. So if I get here about 7:15, actually it's kind of hard for me to get to the turnstile at 7:15 because they do not open the parking garage up that early. They'll open the parking garage up at 7, so it's usually about 7:15, 7:20, maybe 7:25 when I get there. But you can actually get 4 rides in by 9:15. And the route that I usually take is if I get back here and Hagrid's has no delays, nothing's wrong with Hagrid's, I will come straight back here, ride Hagrid's first, knock Hagrid's out, go get on Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster will be a 15-minute wait or a 10-minute wait at that point in time. Ride Velocicoaster next. Come back into Hogsmeade, do Forbidden Journey next. So you've got your first ride, second ride, and third ride in. Then what I usually do is I'll go out and I'll get the Hulk. That's when you go get the Hulk, Spider-Man at 9 o'clock when the park first opens up. They will be about a 15-minute. It's not that fast. You're in the probably better sections of it right here, right now. It's fast. I mean, it's not real fast. It's not fast like a Velocicoaster. You're not going to come out of your seat. I mean, you're going to come out of your seat 13 times on Velocicoaster. I don't think you actually come out of your seat once on this ride, but you will 13 times on Velocicoaster. And like I said, this ride is so much more fun at night. I mean, it's just like the trolley. if I'm gonna ride, if I got my choice of times, if I'm gonna ride the trolley, it's gonna be right at sunset because the Velocicoaster looks so good right at sunset when you go around that corner, or after dark. The park looks absolutely beautiful from trolley in the sky. Oh, it looks like almost like they were racing there. It's almost dueling Hagrids there for a second coming out of there. Yeah, you could sit here all day long and watch this. But yeah, it's, my favorite time to ride all of these are right at dark. I mean, even Velocicoaster. This is my number 1 ride. But Velocicoaster's number 2, could be number 1. Really, really. If this ride here was probably, if it wasn't such a long wait majority of the time, and once it gets on express passes, if it gets on express passes, I'll probably upgrade my pass to where I get express after 4:30 because I don't get express pass right now after 4:30. I would probably do that. And every evening right at dark, I would come down here and ride this. I mean, this is, and get on Velocicoaster at that same time because you get express pass with Velocicoaster. And then go hit trolley in the sky. I mean, it's three great rides. Three really fun rides at dark. So this is number 1. Number 1 experience. Oh boy, he was into riding that motorcycle. Did you see him he was trying to turn the steering wheel on that. He was trying to turn it. That's funny. Yeah, it's since 2007. Wow, there's a lot changed here since 2007. But yeah, this is actually the number 1 ride here. They're racing again. This is number 1. So have you ridden, Kelly? Have you ridden Forbidden Journey or anything? Have you been into Hogsmeade at all? If you've not been into Hogsmeade, we need to kind of take you on a little tour here. We'll show you the Owl Depot. We'll take you over, show you all the candy. You got 3 broomsticks. You've got a lot of stuff here in Hogsmeade. But yeah, this is number 1. This is the number 1 ride right here. Number 1. Number 1 you cannot miss. But I appreciate everybody joining me on the live stream this evening. Really appreciate it. All right, so you got to have a butterbeer. And yesterday was actually National Butterbeer Day. So they've got new merchandise. I don't know where they have the merchandise at over here, but you have the butterbeer cart right here, right before you go back over into Jurassic World, before you go up to Forbidden Journey. There's a butterbeer cart here. There's another butterbeer cart down here in the very center. But I'm going to show you the place that's usually not as long of a line to get your butterbeer. All right, here's the other butterbeer cart right here in the. You got the big old keg down there, so that's your other butterbeer spot. Now, I do not think, because I never go to these. I never go to those 2. You can only get frozen butterbeer and cold butterbeer, regular butterbeer. But if you come over to here and you go into Hogsmeade Tavern, which is right here, it's usually a less of a wait, especially during midday. And you got to come back here and check out the hogs back here. He's probably already moved around in here. But this is a great place to come in here and actually get your butterbeer right there. Get you an alcoholic drink is where you want to get it at. They've got specialty drinks. Yeah, it's yeah, you've got to, actually, if you come back around here, because the line actually starts right here. So don't come in the front door, come around the back. And it's actually right here. You can see here, coming through this alleyway right here, come around and make a left. Now you can sit back here. It's whenever we were riding Velocicoaster with my wife, the standing joke riding with my wife is she come right here and she'll come through that loop and she'll look at me and say, that sure does smell good, because they do breakfast over here. And you've got to have breakfast. So, but try to do that first thing in the morning. Do it early, because if you don't get in there too early, they will actually get too long of a line, and you will not. It'll take you too long. But if you come in here first thing in the morning, you get those 4 rides in. Come back up here and do breakfast at that time, because you want to do breakfast here. And it's a good time. The breakfasts are pretty good. But here is actually a good viewing station right here to watch Velocicoaster, because you can see it coming over the high top here. And you can see it comes through this area here twice. Then it goes back over. Here it comes again. So you catch air there. Catch air there again. Come around, kind of come out of your seat again there. Then you get ready for the Motosaurus roll. It goes back down over the water, and it goes vertical or goes back up again. But yeah, you'll spend so much time back here in Hogsmeade. You'll be, the new interactive wands will be operating over here. But yeah, you got to come in there and have a drink here. You got to sit there and enjoy the festivities here. You've got the owl post right here. If you want to send a letter and have it postmarked from Hogsmeade, there's where you want to do it at. You can actually send letters from here. You have all your owls in here. It's pretty cool. You got them up here. They're all turn their heads, everything. It's pretty cool in here. But you'll actually be able to send something from here. Send a letter from there, which is cool. It's just like going to Christmas, Florida. So here's Ollivanders. You got to see the show. Now, if you want the best chance of being picked for Ollivanders, is you pretty much got to come in here first thing in the morning and try to be in that first group. Because like I said, everybody goes to Hagrid's. Everybody always goes to Hagrid's. I mean, they pretty much run straight to Hagrid's. So that's a good time to do your, if you got a wand, to go around and do some of the interactive magic tricks. And you can see everybody's kind of conglomerated in some specific spots there. That's what they're doing. We got to go into Honeydukes. Kelly, we're going to take you into Honeydukes. I don't think I've ever went into Honeydukes during a live stream. I usually don't come back in here during live streams, but it's because there's so much copyrighted music in here. Now here's the entrance for Three Broomsticks right here. Oh, they got today's specials: fish and chips, shepherd's pie for dinner. So, but got a real good, they got rotisserie smoked chicken, kids macaroni and cheese, chocolate trifle. You got to come over here, check him out here. Have you seen this wizard? And Gary Allen, he does just such a great actor. I mean, just look at he's doing that for a billboard in front of a restaurant. I mean, that's 100%. That's given 110% for your acting ability. But you can see the line. You can see, I mean, the line will get backed up here. It will get backed up. Now you got Honey Dukes. You got to come in here, get you something from Honey Dukes. Got all kinds. They got your chocolate frogs in here. You got all kinds. I mean, look at you got your jelly slugs. You got coconut, confection, exploding bonbons. There's your chocolate frogs. You got jelly beans. I mean, if they had it in the movie, they've got it in here. Look at the butterbeer cart. I love the butterbeer cart for $29.99. Huh? They have got everything in here. What is this? Pumpkin juice sipper. I've not seen that yet. $15 for that. Comes with a little straw. But yeah, they've got everything that you would want in here. And here's your choices right here. Now they'll have some butterbeer.
I feel like we should.
Oh, I'm sorry. They'll have some butterbeer fudge here before too long. They probably don't have it out yet. But surprised they're not. They do not have that out yet. All right, so we're going to head back. Now we're going to go down to Velocicoaster, going through the Discovery Center. Both parks closed down at 8 o'clock tonight. Spent almost all day yesterday over in studios. So we will not be going over into studios this evening. We're going to spend the whole evening here. But we're going to hit the Discovery Center. But so we got number 1, which is Hagrid's. We're going to number 2 right now. So my number 3 and number 4 ride, usually in between the Hulk and Forbidden Journey. So 3 and 4 are pretty much exchangeable. 1 and 2 are pretty much exchangeable. If I don't get here early enough to get on Hagrid's, I'm probably going to just go over straight to Velocicoaster and ride it as many times as I possibly can until I can't stand it anymore. Which has been about 3 times. I've ridden it about 3 times in that first hour. So I will go and go and go on Velocicoaster until I just absolutely cannot ride it anymore.
Also realize.
All right, so you got this route here. This is the route I would usually come back to this because you got to come through Seuss Landing when you do early park entrance. You come through Seuss Landing. They do not open up Marvel Superhero Island. You've got to come through Seuss Landing, go straight to Hagrid's, get off of Hagrid's, come down here, that route we just took, ride Velocicoaster. So you've got number 1 and number 2 done. Then you go back up number 3, which is Forbidden Journey. Ride number 3. Get Forbidden Journey in. Then usually it's right at 9 o'clock or a little bit after 9. So you're going to have, everybody's going to comes back to Hogsmeade. So at that point in time there, you go back up to Superhero Marvel Island. and get the Hulk in. As soon as you get off the Hulk, hit Spider-Man. So there's your 5 rides first thing in the morning if you're staying at one of the resorts and have early park. Now, even if I'm staying even at Portofino or the Hard Rock or one of the resorts, I still get a express pass. That is probably just to get, because you don't get express passes with Hagrid's. They're not doing it yet. I think that once they open up Epic Universe, they will probably do express passes at that point in time. It's just kind of like the virtual queue over at Guardians of the Galaxy in Tiana's. They've dropped them. I've seen pictures of 10-minute wait times for Tiana's and 70 minutes, 75 minutes today is what they had. Yes, that's what I would. Even if I did still yet have that Express Pass Unlimited, just to get Hagrid's in, I'm going to do that same thing at least one day. But like I said, I mean, you want to ride it at night, and if you're going to wait and ride it at night, so right now, Velocicoaster is a 75-minute wait. Single riders is closed, but Express is open. So there you go. I mean, you've got that Express Pass, unlimited Express Pass. Get this in, but you can ride it first thing in the morning. You want to do those first 4 rides. I mean, that's what we always do, because we don't stay in the park all day long. We never, hardly ever stay in the park all day. We're always back at the resorts, usually by 12, 1 o'clock. We will usually be back at the resort, in the pool, hanging out, relaxing. We'll do that 4 or 5 hours, 4 hours in the morning. And then we're relaxing the rest of the time. Sometimes we'll go down to Disney. Sometimes we stay here for dinner. Sometimes we'll get cleaned up and go to Disney Springs for dinner, and then come back up. And sometimes we'll hit the parks again. Sometimes we just kind of hang out and go back to the pool. But usually when we would come down here on vacation, or we're here for HHN, if we're here for HHN, we usually don't even go into the park because we're going to be walking so much for HHN. We don't want to wear ourselves out during the day. And have you ever done HHN, Kelly? That's what really got us hooked on Universal was HHN. We started coming down and doing Halloween Horror Nights, and we were hooked. That first year, it was oh wow! It was we were staying all the way down in the on 192 Orange Lake. I think that's a Holiday Inn Vacation Club down there. We stayed all the way down there, so we would do HHN, and we'd leave out of here and drive all the way back down there again. Oh, that was over with after that first year of doing that. 192, I-4, 1 o'clock at night. No thank you. No thank you. But yeah, you got to check out the Discovery Center. There's so much interactive stuff over here that's downstairs. I didn't show it to you, but there's a lot of interactive stuff that you can do down there. Really fun for the kids, especially if you've got young ones. So here we go. This will take you right back down into Hogsmeade, and you actually see the big gate entrance down there for Jurassic down there. Yeah, it's a yeah, HHN's fun. It's so much fun. It's my favorite time in the park is for HHN. My favorite parade is the Mardi Gras parade. You got to the whole Mardi Gras experience is great. I wish they did more food. I wish they did a little bit more during the day for Mardi Gras. I mean, the same people that come out, they come out about, if the parade's at 6, they come out about 4 o'clock. They'll be out and about for about an hour, hour and a half, doing photo ops and stuff like that with you in the street. Then they go in about 30 minutes, get ready for the parade, do the parade. But during the day, all you have is the food, which is pretty much the regular day in the park. So I wish they would do something a little bit more for HHN and for actually Mardi Gras. I think I saw something about a new sign for the Raptor encounter here. I don't think it's that one at the top, I guess. But that's something you got to do the Raptor encounter. You got to go in there and see Blue. You got to go in there and see, you got to go in there and see Blue. Really a lot of fun. So we got the River Adventure. That's probably in that 6-7 range as far as attractions for me. I've never done tear down flyers. But yeah, it always seems like that'd be a really good time. If you've got young ones, you got to take them in Camp Jurassic. But River Adventure is only a 5-minute wait right now. But a lot of people don't want to get wet. They got a dry zone here. Dryer number 2 over here. You got to check out all the Jurassic merchandise and the outfitters here. Really cool store, got a lot of stuff. Here's Camp Jurassic. Now the tear down flyers are operating, and 50, if you do not have a child that's under 52 or 54 inches, I can't remember exactly which one it is, you cannot ride that. So, but it's a good time for the kids. But Camp Jurassic's a really good time for the kids. They have a ball in there. Really cool in there. Definitely got to take the kids in there. Yeah, it's okay, great. This will be their first time. Oh, they're going to have so much fun. Are you going to try to do Volcano Bay while you're here? And where are you staying at, Kelly? Are you staying on property? I mean, young ones, and you know about pool hopping, right? If you're staying at anywhere on what they call the North Campus, which is west side of I-4. If you're staying on the west side of I-4, you can pool hop. So during the day, if you want to go over, if you're staying at Cabana Bay and you want to take the time and go all the way over to Portofino Bay and hang out at the pool and check Portofino Bay out, all you do is take your room key, go to the concierge at Portofino Bay, show them your room key for Cabana Bay, and they will give you a room key for over there. I forget exactly what they call it. It's like a, I forget what they put on it, but they actually put something on it. But that will give you access to the pools at Portofino Bay. So you can go check out all 3 pools at Portofino Bay. So if you want to go over to the Hard Rock, chill out, have a drink over there and listen to some good music, sitting out there by the pool, you can. Just do the same thing. Go to the concierge, check in. He'll give you a key, or they will give you another key. You can go over to that pool. If you want to go check out all the different slides. So me and Gina do this all the time. When we come down for HHN, we're actually staying at Cabana Bay. And that Saturday we'll probably hit the pool over at the Hard Rock. And then Sunday, we'll usually probably go back and hit the pool at Portofino, hit Splendido, and then go back and go into HHN. And then actually even that Monday, I will usually leave, check out, leave, go back to work that Monday. That evening, I'll come back down here because you can actually use your room key and park until 12 o'clock. So King Kong here is a 5-minute wait right now. But that's not it's not a high priority ride for me. It's a decent ride. I just do not like the ride vehicle. They definitely could have done something better with that. It's just like studios. When you go over to studios, gosh, I can't even. It's so low on my totem pole. I can't even think of the name of it. I never have even watched. They've got like 12 movies, and never watched one of them.
You keep on forgetting this.
I don't think I've watched 5 minutes of them. But that. Just don't. Okay, so yeah, I mean, which resort you staying at? I know you said you got Express. So and mine and Gina's actually our pool that we actually go to the most when we're here is usually Royal Pacific. We like the hot tubs at Royal Pacific. I think they have really good hot tubs. Woo! A little bit of a splash off of that one. Lord. Portofino. Are you staying at Portofino? Okay, so that's how you got the videos in. Yeah, I've got, oh gosh, I don't know, 50, I don't know how many Portofino videos I've done. I've walked that property so much, I think they think I'm an employee, I believe. Somebody, I forget who it was, called me the Portofino Whisperer. But yeah, and that resort can be, definitely go back and watch my last couple of videos, Kelly. And thank you, Leah. The resort looks so good right now. Actually, I did not make it over there this weekend. I need to go over and see Gilberto just to go say hi to Gilberto. Maybe I'll go over and have a meatball sandwich tonight. I had yeah, I tried to My only thing I didn't get a lot of room tours. I think we stayed over there for the Orlando Informer, and I got a room tour there. If you want to go back and look at the room tour, the rooms over there. Now, Leah, if you're still on here, I don't know if you'll agree with me or not. The rooms are really, really big. The biggest on property, except for maybe the suites that we stayed in over at Hard Rock. That room that we stayed in at Hard Rock, it slept 6. We had 2 queen beds and then the couch. Made a full-size bed, so that room actually slept 6. We didn't ask, so we did not. Excuse me, we did not request that room, but we didn't get down here until late that night. We came down for HHN, so we did not get in until real late that night. So they probably gave our standard 2 queen room out, and that's what they had left. So it was an oversized room, but the rooms at Portofino are really big until you try to sit in that chair. That chair is kind of, that big chair they have in the rooms is kind of useless for me. It's kind of hard to, it's hard to move around it. It's hard to really sit in it. It's not really, the table they've got is pretty good. I like the little table they have. My biggest complaint about the rooms at Portofino are the USB. The USBs are wore out. They are completely worn out. They need to replace them. I'm hoping that that's their next thing that they do, is replace the USB. So if you're going to have 4 phones in there, definitely bring you a couple of different chargers that you can actually hook into the 110 and have a couple of real good USB or USB-C ports in them, preferably USB-Cs. That way there you can charge your phones quicker. But definitely bring you some outside plugs to plug into your room if you're staying at Portofino. Because both times, every time we've stayed over there, the plugs in the room were USB-C plugs were not very good. I mean, they had a hard time charging anything on them. I mean, they were just too loose. A lot of space in the bathroom, which to me is, I mean, kind of not usable. I would prefer to have had a bigger closet maybe, or another storage area. As far as storage for the rooms, for your clothes, we always unpack. Gina definitely unpacks whenever we go anywhere. I usually unpack. So that space did hold the suitcases for us in the bathroom, which is kind of weird. But that's where we ended up putting them at. But yeah, like I said, that the space in the bathroom is big. A lot of space in the bathroom. Yeah, the chair is strange. That's the best way to put it. It's kind of like, what are you doing over there? Why are you even in here? Yeah, the rooms and bathrooms are very large. Gilberto, I love Gilberto. He sees me, he just lights up, man. Leah, when he sees me, he just lights up. Even the checkout or the resort, when you're checking in, I'll be walking by and they all just wave at me. They've been seeing me for a year now. So I think it was actually, it was about this time last year when I started doing the videos over there. Because my brother stayed over there, and I actually fell into that. I went over there, which I don't think I ever did a short. I went over there just to get some vertical photographs and video of the pools. And I'd never done anything with them. And I was like, I saw the construction. I said, everybody's got to see this. Everybody's got to know about this. So that's how I started doing those videos. I didn't even know they were doing that over there until I just went over there, like I said, to shoot some video of the pools. But I think I've covered about everything that I can think to cover walking through the park. This was now I wouldn't eat here. I'll cover that for you. I wouldn't eat here. I tell you what, like I said, we always go back to the parks. I would leave and go back to the park just to go to Sal's. Matter of fact, I might do that here tonight, or go over to Sal's, get something. But yeah, it's I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. I enjoy. I mean, this is Gina went back to Myrtle Beach today. She'll be rolling in about 7:30 tonight. She stopped in Jacksonville to see our son, his girlfriend, hang out with them for a little bit. But yeah, on a when she leaves, I can't be down there. I can't be by myself. So that's kind of the reason why I do some of these things, do the videos. I like doing the live streams. I don't have to worry about editing. It's kind of hard to sit there and edit and shrink video down, change the sound on it. I don't do very much with the lighting or anything like that. Just kind of, it's just the whole thing of downloading it sometimes. A little bit of a struggle. But I'll stay out tonight. It'd take me pretty much drive in and go to bed. Eat and go to bed. That's it. I go over here and see what the trolley in the sky wait time is. There's one thing I didn't cover for you, is show you if the parks are really, really busy. There's an area over here. Lee, you probably used it during the Informer meetup. And Kelly, that's a great way to see the park. I think the next meetup is June 6th, June 7th is to do the Orlando Informer meetup. I think they will start allowing people in at 5 o'clock into the park. I think the food opens up at 3. Leah, how was the food at the entrance when you first came in? It was decent that night. I'm glad your kids enjoyed it. I think you said you didn't get to, told Gina you didn't get to eat much. But yeah, during the Orlando Informer, the longest wait time you're going to have is going to be Hagrid, just like everything else. Everything else is pretty much no delay for everything else. You pretty much just walk straight onto the ride. Majority of all your restaurants will have food set up. Circus McGurk's will be right there in the center. Tried it. Probably, I enjoyed the lunch or dinner that I had there. I did not enjoy the food that they had for the meetup. Finnegan's was the best food that we had during the meetup. There's a walkway right here. If the parks are real busy, they'll open this walkway up right here, and this will actually take you by, oh gosh, the old Blue Man Group entrance where they have Grinch Stole Christmas actually also, and I forget the sound stage. It's right behind the Hard Rock. You'll walk right behind the Hard Rock and bring you out right there across from the Minions Despicable Me ride. It comes out right by the Despicable Me ride. Yeah, it's the food's all right. I mean, it's Finnegan's. We enjoyed Finnegan's. We probably should have stayed more in Finnegan's. They had one of those. I forgot why I came over here now. They had one of those vegan something. I don't even know what it was. It was. I run just about as hard as I can run away from anything vegan. It's just no flavor at all in it. But everything else we had at Finnegan's was good. Now we did have butterbeer ice cream. We had butterbeer. I mean, we drank a lot of butterbeer. We had a couple of different ice creams. We got some food over in Diagon Alley. We did not eat over here at Three Broomsticks. It's pretty much the same food in both of those. The food was good there. It's a good way to see the park. All right, so it's a 10-minute wait right now. So hopefully this is a short 10 minutes. We're going to go do it. I gotta practice what I preach. We're gonna get on trolley here. We're gonna get on the left side. So I've been telling you to get on the left side, so we're going to get on the left side. I do like going through Circus McGurkus. This is probably the best part of the riding on the right side is going through Circus McGurkus. So you go through Circus McGurkus, so you get a good view of that. And it's longer than 10 minutes. All right, so I've kind of worked myself into this, so we're going to have to do it now. I just don't. I don't like standing. I'm not going to do it. I don't like standing in line and filming with people in line. It just. I'm not going to do that tonight. But anyway. It was going to be about a 20-25 minute wait. I could tell by looking at it up there how many people were up there. But if you love the Grinch, here's a good store to get your Grinch gear. This is where I come get my Grinch. I've got these. I've got that shirt. I got my Grinchmas tree. I bought all my Grinchmas tree stuff in here. I got the one of those. I got the one on the right. So I've got, I can't remember what I have now. But anyway, this is where I got all that at. I got my Grinch. Here's my Grinch. I got my Grinch in here. Christmas. Put him in the Christmas tree. That's some really good ornaments in here. Look at these ornaments for the Grinch. Jim Shore. That's cool. I mean, the only thing I don't like about these are they're so heavy. And we got a lot of different stuff. Oh, look at got this is new. I've not seen that before. Shoulderkins here. But yeah, that's all. I love the Grinch. The Grinch, I love the Grinch. The Grinch is cool. Look at all the different hats you get here. But yeah, for Christmas they do they'll have the People out here walking around. They do a really good job with the makeup. The Who's. Hey, Flying Burrito. That spicy chicken ruined you. It ruined me that day. I had it. I was wanting to try it yesterday with Gina. I just love it when she starts doing her Chinese accent. You know, she's from Hawaii, so her and my daughter, they start doing their Chinese accents on each other, and my son, actually, even my son. I'll pretty much have to pick me up off the floor. I'm laughing so hard at them. And once they get rolling on it, it's 20 minutes of them doing Chinese accents. I hate to say that, but it's funny. But yeah, Hagrid's is going to be your longest wait. I mean, it's hands down, it's going to be your longest wait. Everything else when we did the meetup was no delay, even Velocicoaster. But they do close down some of those. Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, Rip Ride Rocket, the Hulk, these louder rides. I think it's maybe even Transformers. They shut down early at 11 o'clock or 11:30 or something, and they're not open after that. So you got to do those early. But when we was at Portofino, so we had express passes. So we'd done a bunch of rides before even the informer event started, because I wanted the full experience of it. So I think we got here about 3 o'clock, checked in, because they were checking in early that day. But it's a good way to see the park, good way to experience the full park. I'm gonna try to do a video on it, standalone, instead of just talking about it. But yeah, I mean, to me it's a good way to see the park, especially if you're not going to have a lot of time. If you want to be in here till 1:30 in the morning. So that's my biggest issue with it, is being, even for HHN. If I'm not off that weekend, HHN is a beast to stay in, because I'll have, and it's like last year, I do my live streams. I would come in early, get in one of the early queue lines, do 3 houses, and then start a live stream. And then during the live stream, I'd walk as I was walking around, I might pick out another house that I knew the wait wasn't going to be that long in it, and go do that house again, or go do that house. But you can see it's starting to, the temperature's starting to drop. Wind's picked up a little bit, a little cooler than it was earlier. As sun goes down, you start feeling that bite. But I appreciate everybody joining me this evening. I hope this video was informative for you. I know I get a little long-winded sometimes on things, but it's just over a year and a half of living down here and vacationing down here from before. Different experiences, different feels for the resorts. I mean, we've stayed in all the resorts. Got a good feel for all of them. I mean, I was at Cabana Bay for the hurricane, and then stayed at Cabana Bay with Gina a couple of nights. And then we're going to be there for HHN this year, as we had to do 2 rooms. So that was, and I wanted to be on campus. So we've got 2 rooms for HHN over at Cabana Bay. Opening weekend, so there'll be a slew of us here. So that was the best deal for us, was doing Cabana Bay, and I enjoy Cabana Bay. And I don't know, they didn't do it last year. I don't think they did it the year before. Is usually they have something set up upstairs. I like the way they do all the different resorts will have something set up for Halloween, HHN, which is cool. I like that. Ooh. Breeze is stiff. Yeah, I tell you, Lee, if the Velocicoaster's an hour wait during the meetup, that's I can't remember. I think it was 20 minutes for us. And like I said, we had already ridden everything over in studios. So we actually got everything in studios done really early. Even eating at in Diagon Alley and at Finnegan's. And then we came over to Islands. But I had to get up and work the next morning. So I actually got up at I think it was like 3:45 or 4 o'clock and went up to work, and then worked and came back down. So it was the meetups are tough. Yeah, it's everything else is pretty much a no wait at all. And the food, I mean, the food's not very long to wait. I think waiting on the ice cream was probably the longest that we waited for any food of all the food we ate that night. And that was not very long at all. It's mainly because of it being right at 8 o'clock, and it took them a while to get all the food going also, because they still have to clear the whole park out before they really open up all the food to everybody. But anyway, all right, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for me. If you like the video, like the content, we'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, remember, Universal Resorts are calling your name.